Welcome back to Jikook lovers to a new video viral about Jikook. The moment it happened, the internet seemed to hold its breath. There was no official announcement, no teaser, no leaked schedule beforehand. Yet within minutes, social media platforms exploded with one sentence repeated in countless languages across continents: Jungkook is in the United States. What made the moment even more electrifying was not only his unexpected presence on American soil, but the unmistakable figure walking closely beside him, Mr. Lee. A man whose name has become synonymous with mystery, trust, and behind-the-scenes power in Jungkook's world. From blurry airport photos to short fan-taken videos, every fragment of evidence ignited massive speculation. Armies around the globe dropped everything, refreshing their feeds obsessively, analyzing timestamps, outfits, facial expressions, and body language. This did not feel like a casual trip. It didn't feel ordinary. It felt like the beginning of something far bigger, something deliberately kept in the shadows. Jungkook's appearance was subtle yet commanding. Dressed in a low-key outfit that reflected intentional understatement, he avoided flashy branding while still radiating unmistakable star power. A black cap pulled low, a calm yet focused gaze, and a posture that suggested purpose rather than leisure. Fans immediately noticed this was not the Jungkook of casual vacation sightings. This was Jungkook on a mission. And right beside him, as always during pivotal moments, was Mr. Lee. For longtime fans, Mr. Lee's presence instantly changed the narrative. This was no coincidence. He is not someone who appears randomly. Over the years, armies have learned to recognize patterns, and one pattern is crystal clear. When Mr. Lee is with Jungkook, something important is happening behind the scenes. Whether related to contracts, creative direction, high-level negotiations, or strategic career moves, Mr. Lee's involvement has consistently preceded major shifts in Jungkook's trajectory. Within hours, hashtags related to Jungkook's U.S. appearance trended worldwide. Fan communities dissected every frame, zooming in on reflections in windows, background logos, and even the direction Jungkook walked after leaving the terminal. Some fans identified the airport almost instantly by matching architectural details and signage. The conclusion spread rapidly: this was not a transit stop. This was a destination. The timing alone raised eyebrows. Jungkook had been relatively out of the public spotlight, making this sudden appearance even more dramatic. Why now? Why the United States? And why such secrecy? The absence of official statements only fueled the fire. In that silence, imagination ran wild, but grounded in years of fan experience, not blind fantasy. Many armies believe this appearance signals the beginning of a new global chapter. The United States has long been the epicenter of global music expansion, legacy-defining projects, and industry-shaping collaborations. Jungkook has already conquered charts, records, and stages worldwide. Yet the U.S. remains a symbolic battlefield where legends are cemented not just within fandoms, but in cultural history. Fans began connecting dots from past interviews, subtle hints dropped months ago, and cryptic comments that once seemed insignificant. A phrase here, a pause there, a smile before answering a question. Suddenly, everything took on new meaning. It felt as though the puzzle pieces had been scattered intentionally, waiting for this exact moment to fall into place. Witnesses described Jungkook during this appearance as calm, composed, and intensely focused. Not rushed, not nervous, just quietly powerful. That alone sent chills through the fandom. Jungkook has always worn his heart on his sleeve, but this version of him felt sharpened by experience, an artist who knows exactly who he is and where he's going. Mr. Lee's role quickly became the second biggest topic of discussion. Who is he negotiating with? What doors are being opened behind closed boardroom walls? Is this about music, fashion, film, or something entirely unexpected? Theories ranged from high-level global collaborations to luxury brand contracts that could redefine Jungkook's image. Others believe this trip marks the groundwork for his most ambitious solo era yet, one designed to shake the global industry to its core. What intensified everything was the absolute silence from official channels. No confirmation, no denial, just silence. And in the world of K-pop, silence often speaks louder than words. Fans in the United States even reported heightened security in certain areas, adding to the belief that Jungkook's presence was carefully managed. This was not spontaneous. Everything about it felt calculated, from the timing to the people involved. Yet through it all, Jungkook remained effortlessly human. Polite bows, subtle acknowledgments toward fans, respectful distance, each small gesture only deepened his mystique. Emotionally, armies were torn between excitement and anxiety. Excitement for what lies ahead, anxiety over what change might bring. Jungkook has grown alongside his fans, and any major shift in his journey feels deeply personal to millions who have supported him for years. Above all else, many express pride. Pride in how far he has come. Pride in his confidence, stepping onto the global stage. Pride in seeing him not just as a member of BTS, but as an individual artist whose name alone can stop the world. As hours turned into days, the conversation only intensified. Fan-made analyses reached documentary-level depth. Timelines were reconstructed. Past moments were re-evaluated. Every move Jungkook had made over the past year was reinterpreted through this new lens. One thing became clear: this moment would be remembered. Regardless of what is eventually revealed, the day Jungkook appeared in the United States with Mr. Lee, without warning, became a historic moment in ARMY history. Defined by shock, unity, speculation, and unwavering trust. In an era where everything is instantly announced and overexposed, Jungkook's silent arrival felt powerful. It reminded the world that true stars don't need noise to make an impact. Sometimes, simply being there is enough to set the world on fire. And as armies continue to wait, one sentiment echoes louder than any rumor or theory: trust. Trust in Jungkook. Trust in his choices. Trust that whatever is unfolding behind closed doors is something he believes in deeply. When the silence finally breaks, the world will understand why this moment mattered so much. Until then, the image remains etched in collective memory. Jungkook walking calmly through an American airport, Mr. Lee by his side, unknowingly igniting one of the biggest global conversations of the year. A mystery not yet solved, but already legendary.